right, good morning everyone, and good afternoon to those people who are going to see this video in the afternoon, and good evening to those people who are going to see this video in the evening. All right, we are Atom Smashers, personalized tutorial. We offer tutorials at CBU, for first years doing non-code. All right, so for today, I just received this the interesting question from my group. There is a certain person who asked me this question. And I think this person joined the tutorial on late because we have already done this. Okay, so this question is for complex numbers. Once you get the basics, then this is more like the last part to do with equations. Okay, so just to lay a little bit of a foundation. Okay, complex numbers. So you guys, when you're doing your secondary school level, when they tell you to say find the root of negative this, negative that, you used to say no, it's math error. But actually that wasn't a math error. Okay, so if they tell you to say the root of -1, so the root of -1, it's a I, right? So this, it's very important. And the other thing is, let me just put it as the important note. The important note, just know the root of just know the root of -1 is I. Then you know I squared is -1, then I cubed is -1 as well, then I to the power 4, it's 1. So at least these are important to you guys. Then addition and multiplication, even divisions and subtraction of these complex numbers, just have to know that the real number will be the like term of the real number, then the imaginary number will be the like term of the imaginary number. For example, if you're being given A plus BI, like that, so this A will stand in as the real number, then the BI will stand in as the imaginary number. So for example, if they tell you to say 3I plus 4I, then they say plus, then in bracket they say again maybe 5, then let's say minus I, like this. I thought to add these numbers. So it's the same thing you used to do in grade 7 or grade 12. So as I said, just matter of pairing the like terms, which are real numbers with real numbers and imaginary numbers with imaginary numbers. So 3 is a real number, right? So we say 3 plus 5, like that. Then 3 plus 5, 3 plus 5, then you say 4I, then minus I, like that. This one will give you an 8, then this side you'll get a positive 3I, like that, which means you have added. That same applies to what this. That same applies to subtraction. So then for multiplication, these the basics, the important stuffs which I talked about, they come in. For example, if they tell you to multiply 3 plus 4I, then be multiplied by 5 minus I, like that. Okay, so we multiply this, the entire of this with what is in the bracket. So 3, you multiply it with 5 minus I there, then you say plus 4I, then you multiply with 5 minus I, like that. So 3 times 5, it's 15 there. Then 3 times negative I, you get negative 3I. Then 4I times 5, you get positive 20I. Then 4I multiplied by negative I, you get negative 4I squared. Okay. Then from there, you can add up now the like terms. So negative 3I plus positive 20I, these are like terms, okay? So they can be added. Then say 15. Then if you add these, they give you positive 17I. Then minus this is supposed to be 14 minus, so sorry, it's the same like 4. Okay, 4I squared, like that. All right, then you know that I squared is what? Negative 1. So we say 15 plus 17I minus 4. Then what is I squared? We put negative 1, like that. Then we say 15 plus 17I, then plus 4. Then these and these are real numbers, they can be added together. Then we say this plus that is 19 plus 17I, like that. Okay, so these are the basics. You have to know about this before we can answer the equation, this question which was asked. Okay, so this is just how to do with the fractions. Okay, so if you're adding up the fraction, the first thing you have to do is to find the common denominator. If you find the common denominator, then you proceed. Okay, so for this one, what's the common denominator? So the common denominator, you just have to get the two of them, you multiply them. Yeah, so x plus iy, then 1 plus 3i, like that. So our common denominator, right, is equated to 1. Then you say x plus iy into x plus iy, 1 plus 3i. So which means if this goes into this, you remain with 1 plus 3i. So say 1, the 1, you multiply with 1 plus 3i, then you maintain the sign, plus then the 1, then 1 plus 3i into x plus iy plus 1 plus 3i. So you get x plus iy, like that. All right, then from there, now you can do what? You can expand. So the top part will give us this times that to give us 1, then there times that to give us 3i, then plus this times that x, and plus iy, like that, over. Then the down part, the denominator. So x times 1, it's x. X times 3i, you get 3xi. Then iy times 1, you get plus iy. Then plus positive iy multiplied by 3i. There you get what? You get 3yi squared, which is equal to 1. Beautiful. Okay, then from there now, you can see that we have an I squared, right? Then I said I squared is what? Negative 1. So here, what is I squared here? You replace with negative 1. So we are going to rewrite this there plus that iy over x plus 3xi plus iy, then plus 3y. Then what is I squared replaced with what? Negative 1. Negative 1 there is equal to 1, like that. Okay. Then from there you get 1 plus 3i plus x plus iy over x plus 3xi plus iy plus, so minus, if you multiply with a negative, so it will be minus 3y, which is equal to 1. Then this one can be balanced with 1, so that it can be easy to cross multiply. Then you can cross multiply. Okay, so the numerator on this part to be multiplied with 1, which is the denominator into the other side. Then the denominator of this part to be multiplied with the numerator of the other side. So this will be 1, the 1